Kathryn Bigelow's A House of Dynamite is a masterclass in controlled tension and moral urgency, as it's a film that grips you from its first flicker of a radar light and never lets go. Few directors can capture the intersection of power, fear and procedure like Bigelow, and here she distills those forces into a single nerve-shredding countdown. The movie's real-time pacing gives every minute an almost unbearable weight, and by replaying the same window of time from different perspectives, Bigelow transforms a geopolitical thriller into something deeply human and philosophical. The performances, particularly Idris Elba's quietly tormented president and Rebecca Ferguson's fierce yet fragile intelligence officer, ground the chaos with emotional clarity. What distinguishes this film is how Bigelow and screenwriter Noah Oppenheim interweave procedure and human fragility. While much of the movie plays like a procedural drama with mission control rooms, military command posts, intelligence briefings, and bureaucratic tension, there is also room for an emotional undercurrent. The fatigue and uncertainty of decision makers, the private anxieties they hide, and the paradox that in such extreme moments, personal vulnerabilities can influence decisions just as much as institutional protocols. The structure is what adds to all of this tension, as multiple viewpoints slowly reveal how different branches of power intersect or fail to under pressure. In doing so, Bigelow underscores how fragmented decision-making can be and how delay, miscommunication, and competing mandates may prove fatal when the minutes count. Visually and tonally, the film is relatively restrained, as there's no big explosion moment or mass panic on screen. Rather, the drama is concentrated in certain faces, muted rooms, comms consoles, and the tick of clocks. This restraint amplifies anxiety, and the fear comes not from what you see, but from what you imagine. The director never sensationalizes destruction, instead she invites viewers to sit inside the dread of indecision, where the stakes are not just national, but existential. Also, the final cut to black is so devastating, and it's an audacious reminder that the real explosion is psychological and not physical. So overall, A House of Dynamite feels like a deliberate return to Bigelow's strengths, with rigorous procedural storytelling like with Zero Dark 30, tension grounded in real stakes, and characters whose emotional lives are inseparable from the systems they operate within. Even if it doesn't always sustain its momentum, it remains a powerful, unsettling film that compels reflection on how fragility lies at the heart of our most destructive technologies. I can't wait to see what Kathryn Bigelow does next, because for me, this was one of the most effective films of this year.